Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. ADD, and today we are back with Dark Souls. Yay! Fantastic, fun, hard game. It's misunderstood because I like this game. I like being punished. Hit me. Ooh, it feels good. Anyway, so I just upgraded endurance, and now we're gonna keep moving forward. This is essentially my tutorial. Ooh, illusionary wall. No, there's not. Do not hit this. I want to hit it. I'm really tempted to, but there's no illusionary wall there. I promise. Anyway, so time to move on with the game. Uchigatana is my favorite dex weapon in the game because of how, its moveset, its damage, it holds up very, very, very well throughout the game, provided you upgrade it. And it's just an all-around great weapon. The moveset's fast, you can beat out people. It's good for invaders, it can be enchanted, it can do all sorts of stuff. Anyway, we're moving on. Be careful of these guys will mess you up if you get caught in there. Not as much as that other guy over there, though. I swear, I hate these enemies so much. And also, if you come back later in the game, these enemies still do tons of damage. Like, that is something that's so Dark Souls-y, is just like, no matter how high level you get, it's never... Oh, wow, that sucked. It never ceases to be difficult. Wow, that was a weird laugh. It never ceases to be difficult, it's just constant. Anyway, this is Black Fire Bombs. These will help you with the boss fight later. But I don't know if I'll do that boss fight. Oh, no, I'll probably do that boss fight. I probably will. I'm trying to take a route that is what most people will take. I have the Master's Key, if anyone knows what that is, which essentially allows you to open most locked doors in the game. But I'm not going to use it just for the sake of, let's say you didn't want to be a thief. Because a thief has very low beginning health. Let's take this. What's this? Oh, nice. Up there's a crossbowman. Don't be fooled. He sucks. I'm breathing heavy, I don't know why. So here's the gold pine resin, that's what this is, gold pine resin. It imbues your any weapon that you have that is not already like a special weapon, it imbues it with lightning. The upcoming boss fight, it doesn't require it, but it definitely expedites the process. That means fast, thank you, school. Anyway, it definitely speeds up the process of beating this boss up here, because he can be very, very, very difficult. To beginning players, at least. Once again, I've adapted over the years. I have no soul left after playing this game. Do not get into the lore of this game, ever, because it will absorb your soul and eat it, like, in 3 seconds, because if you're like me and you love deep lore in games, this is the game for you. This has great lore. This entire walkthrough is just going to be me telling you what to do, and also complimenting how fun this game is. If you come up here, what you do is he's going to wait, he's going to come down, and what you do is you run away. That will hurt you like crazy, and then this guy will come try to beat the crap out of you, but you're better than him, so well, never mind. There you go. Yeah. Ragdoll physics, yay! Good old games. Anyway, time to go up here. This is the second boss fight of the game. It's optional, but I prefer to do it. I actually... I think everyone should do it because it's a nice level boost. Okay, before we go forward though, inside one of these crates, or these barrels, these aren't crates, I'm an idiot! Inside one of these barrels is a lizard, it's called a Twinkling Titanite Lizard. It drops a really, really, really nice upgrade part. There he is, right there. If you can get him quick, because they actually disappear. There you go, I got him. He drops Twinkling Titanite. That is used to upgrade boss weapons and special weapons throughout the game. I will try to get my hands on a boss weapon. I don't know though. I hope to get my my hands on the Sword of Quelaag, but that's just a hope. If you guys don't know what that is yet, trust me, you guys will know all the lingo by the end of this if you watch it. Also, I'm sorry for anyone who left comments on the first video hoping I'd answer them in the second video. I am uploading this video and probably next part back to back to back. So I'm sorry if anyone was hoping for guidance. I'll upload these 3 and then wait a couple days. Not looking to get like any crazy view counts. I'm not gonna get like 40,000 views on these, but please give me 40,000 views. I don't know. Anyway, golden pine resin and black fire bombs if you need them. Go ahead and put one. Apply the gold pine resin. Gold pine. So this boss is gonna drop down off of that cliff. What you want to do? Here he is. He's gonna come here right in a minute. You can do it. Come on. Come on. There he is. He's going to be behind me. I'll automatically run all the way back here. Goodness, I got indigestion. You should have killed these enemies already, as you saw. I did. He's going to come down here. He's going to try and hit you. What you do is you just fall on him, do a nice plunging attack. That is about, you know, a solid... Careful, don't do that. Don't do a heavy attack. Sorry, I had to focus there for a second. Any class can beat him with their health. I believe this is the second lowest class of any lowest health of any class. You can just, as long as you just stay underneath him, his attacks will go over you, and you can kill him every single time. A strategy I've seen a lot of people do. Whoa, that's crazy. A strategy I've seen a lot of people do is they will plunge attack him, run all the way over here, wait for him to attack, like block his attack, and then run all the way back and do a plunging attack again. That is a very beginner way of strategy of doing it, but it is efficient. I will say it might take you a little bit longer, but it'll kill the guy in about 2 to 3 hits. Pretty easy. Be careful. Do not go up the ladder when he's too close to the ladder, because he can actually knock you off it, which will ruin your day. Anyway, this is the way to keep going in the game. But you get the key. I forgot from where. I can't even remember. Anyway, come on down to this guy. This guy's name is Solaire. He's part of the lore. Oh, it's so pretty and so deadly at the same time. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Make sure you say... Wait a minute. Did I skip the decision? Yeah, okay. Make sure you say yes twice. He's gonna give you 2. Yep. And he will give you this. This is essentially the co-op mode of the game. What you do is when you're human, I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. When you're human, you can summon other players to help you with the boss fight. That definitely lessens the difficulty of the game. Having a boss fight, friend with a boss fight is nice. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. If you can make it, what I recommend you do is come down here and hide behind that wall. That wall will protect you every single time. Anyway, though, now we're all the way back here. And look, it's deja vu, it's round circle. Anyway, kick the ladder down. Go ahead, down it. By the way, if you actually tap B on these things, you'll automatically slide down them. And that cuts our journey time down to like a second. Let's go ahead and level up. I'm going to do some more. I'm going to do some dex, some strength, and 1 into each of these. If you need to go back, just pause and compare. What's this message say? Nope. Damn, didn't want to do that. Come on. Right, read message. Amazing chest ahead. Don't fall for that, by the way. Dark Souls players, they're not cancer like Call of Duty or Halo. I'm sorry, any decent Call of Duty fans out there. I'm sorry. I played them. I played them in Halo. I just don't like them. Anyway, weakness tail. I'll talk about that in a second. But these players can be kind of douchey. Anyway, so this thing right here, this is the Dragon Tail. You can kind of see him. It's up there, and his frames are also a lot decreased for some reason because his tail. If you hit that tail a set number of times, like with a nice bow or something, you can get the sword, the Drake sword. That is the first dragon weapon you can get in the game, and it's actually pretty nice, actually. But it is a strength weapon. God, for fuck's sake, don't jump off the cliff. Oh, hey, I got 2 things. Anyway, kill that guy. And right here, there's this douche. I hate this douche because he just ruins your day all the time. Because if he hits you right, he will send you flinging to your death. But luckily, we know what we're doing. These rats suck. They will stun lock you. If you, I really hope that you guys know what stun locking means. Stun locking is the bane of this game because poise is such a big. Oh, I can one-hand it now. Sweet. Because the thing is okay, real quick here. I have to take a minute to point this out. See that little stat on the side, poise? It's way over here. Here, I'll just okay, want you guys to see it. Right there. Ability to receive attacks without breaking form. That is an amazing feat. Or not feat, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Skill to have. To have upgraded. Hey, we're in the Paris. Hurrah. Because the thing is like, I'll show you once I get back to Firelink, because I will be back there in a couple of minutes. Okay. Once again, God, man, I'm going off the rails. This guy will charge you, so what you want to do is you want to run over here to the right. That would have sucked if it was the left and I was lying to you. Once again, I like to lie to people, okay? I'm sorry. I'm a compulsive liar. Wow. Holy crap. Alrighty then. Don't do that. Don't suck. I guess it's advised to kill him, I guess. I don't know. I've never killed him before. Weird. Well, give me 1 second. I would edit out my run back to him, but you know what? I don't have a good editing software yet because I'm poor. I'm not poor, I promise. I'm not that poor. I mean, I really am not. I promise. I'm sorry. Anyway. Keep moving on. There's a dragon tail again. Hooray, there it is. Kill this douche. I swear, this is the one thing you will hate about this game, is just going back and just redoing everything from every area. It drives me insane. Because there have been times when I've been at the very end of an area where a bonfire is a solid, 15-minute walk or run away, and I've had to walk all the way back. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible burden. This game is good, though. It's a fun game. I promise you it is. Many people say it's not. Kill this douche again. Almost like deja vu. It's like we've been here before. Oh, wait a minute. We have. Anyway, weakness fire. That's right. It actually is. His weakness is fire. Don't let that guy get to you this time. Try to kill this douche before the other guy comes up here. I'm not going to have enough time. He's going to be up here. Yep, there he is. Anyway, kill him. Stab him in the back. Once again, you can deal with these enemies any way you want, but just know that. Oh God, you've got to be kidding me! I hate. See, look at this. Just enemies everywhere. I'm getting hit with arrows and crap. Oh, and that's gonna hit me off the cliff if I'm not careful. I'm doing awful. This is my least favorite area of Undead Parish. I hate this little area because these archer dudes will beat the crap out of you if you're not careful, and just bad things happen. By the way, that thrust attack definitely comes in handy later. Luring Skulls. These are the secret to killing this guy. That is the secret to killing that boar down there. I forgot what they called him. I think they called him the Fang Boar. But he, I'll show you how to do it, and it gets you a decent amount of souls, like, nice and off the beginning. Once again, I'm trying to show you guys how to kill as many enemies as I possibly can, like, without making it too difficult. I'm trying to refrain from using techniques that are too difficult for, like, new players to understand or to grasp. I'm not saying you're stupid. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm sorry. But it's more like just, be careful. Anyway, so equipping Luring Skulls, and these things are throwable items. That thing will always fall for the Luring Skull. So what you want to do is you want to kind of aim the center of your screen to right there and then just throw it. And he will come toward it if he'll hurry up, and he will burn to death slowly. As you can see there, he's running away. But what is he doing now? What the crap? Don't fall off, please, because falling off you will probably die. Seriously, you probably will. I'm not. Like, I'll probably die if I fall off because I'm just doing terrible right now. Anyway, just continue to spam Alluring Skulls, provided he actually does what I want him to do. He doesn't seem to be wanting to do anything. Ooh, got a text from... Wow. Sorry, looking at something. Anyway, see, he's not doing what I want him to do. There he goes. Come on, you can do it. Just jump into the fire and slowly immolate. Now, there is another technique to killing this guy, which is the jump attack, but that is something that I have not done before with success. I prefer just to do this. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just do this right now. That is a massive hit on him. If you do that with probably about half of his health left, he will die. He gives you 750 souls and will lead you on your way. That is a dead end. You come down here, besides anyway, to progress. Careful of these little fuckers right here. These fuckers hurt, and there's a swarm of them in here. And if you don't know what you're doing, you will just get. See, look at that. They do as much damage as the armored guys. I hate these enemies. Oh god, thank God I wasn't backstab. That would have hurt a lot. See, look at that. They just do so much damage. I'm not complaining. Well, actually, you know what? I am complaining. I'm just gonna go ahead and complain. Anyway. That's a word I always use to, like, once again, there goes like again, man, I can't stop. That's a word that I always use to continue my conversation, is the word anyway. Anyway. I forgot where the mystery key goes. Oh, I know where the mystery key goes. Never mind, I'm a liar. Once again, you guys are getting nothing from this. Just it's a bunch of lies and a guy that's he's not even screaming at the game. The game should be difficult. He's just telling you shit as you go. That thing out there, I forgot what that is. I need to go get it real quick, and then I'll tell you what it is. It's just oh god, careful, don't go out there. There is a section later in the game that is essentially this, but if you fall, you're dead. That's not bad. I was reacting to something in the background and I fell. Heal whenever you get the chance in this game because you might not get the chance next time. It's like Dead Space. That's another one of my favorite games. I might do a Let's Play on that as well. I'm doing Let's Plays on all these older games. Like, I wonder how long it'll be before I begin to actually do new games. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. This guy right here, this guy's tricky. He's a Balder Knight. He will hear you coming before you, don't, yeah, get your mind out the gutter. Stop it. Oh my god, my dog, I swear. He will hear you getting there before you can attack him. So what you want to do is you just want to walk up to him. If you have heavy armor on and you hear the clink, clink, clink of your armor, he can hear that too. So just walk up behind him. Just about to get to one, BAM! And just stab in the back. He will still have some health left, but still he's a fairly easy. Just beat the crap out of him. He is tough. Be careful. He does do a lot of damage, and they get the Night Shield, which is just meh. That's not good. That's not bad. It's just meh. There are two shields in the game that I will use. One is a shield to use solely for like fire and magic defense, and the other is just amazing. It's just a fun shield to use. Anyway, kill this guy. I don't know if you can hear my dog in the background, but if anyone likes hot dogs in the literal sense, I am perfectly willing to slaughter my dog. I'm joking. I love my dog. She's awesome, but she barks a lot because she's a hound dog. So it's just constant, just pain in this house. Careful, this guy. If you get caught with him, he will beat the crap out of you. And there's someone behind him too. There you go. You saw him back there. Look at him. Look at him. Sideswiping my attacks like a beast. Seriously, this enemy's very, very hard. Take him down though. If you can get by him, all you do is just like guard his attacks and get around him. It makes the fight 3 times easier. Here comes this guy. Just parry him again. Once again, you have your own strategy. I don't know if you can parry yet in your game. You know what? I can. I can see you right now. You're parrying him right now. Nice job. I'm joking. No. But anyway. Stuff. No. I'll get to that area later in the game. It's not really needed or anything. It's just like a shortcut. Anyway, go ahead. You can get down to the bottom of your Estus tank. That's what I call it when it's just like when you have like tons of it. Because this area is very close to a bonfire. Anyway. Now once again, there I go with the anyway again. I swear, if anyone actually becomes a fan of this channel and is willing to go back through and watch all these videos again, can you please make a compilation of how many times I say like, and anyway? Because I want to see it. I want to see it. It's going to be interesting to me. Should I take him down? Okay, this is optional. You can do this before or after you get to the bonfire. You come in here. I forgot the name of this guy. He's like a Boromir Knight or whatever. He's a really, really, really big enemy, and you fight him. You know, he's actually pretty difficult, especially since you cannot parry him and you cannot backstab him. You have to defeat him completely on attacks that you have. I might go two-handed for this, but his attacks are very slow, as you can see. Watch this. Like, watch how long it takes him. Like, he had a really long wind-up. Sorry, I'm scratching my nose. Oh, wow, I didn't know I'd do sideswipe there. He has a really, really, really long wind-up. And if you can just do that, and do that a couple times, it should... God, man, my nose is itching. By the way, this game doesn't pause, so just keep that in mind when you play this game. So you gotta learn how to, like, multitask. Anyway, just continue to dodge his attacks and just, like, heavy attack him to death. I believe near the end of his lifespan, he begins to, like... Oh, look, he's now getting his guard up. Because he will heal with Estus, by the way. It's near the end of his life. That's what Lloyd's Talismans are for if you care about them. And really what the good thing to do is to wait for him to heal and then just wail on him. There you go. You did it! Hooray! Hooray! Drinks all around. And what did he give us? He gave us a Titanite shard. That is a upgrade item. You can use that to upgrade any weapon that's like... It's... I can't think of the word. That's like normal. See, this is something, real quick, this is like a little mini rant. I don't understand this. How can Head get 384 ratings? Because a rating doesn't mean that it's been rated positive or negative. That means it's been rated positive. See, like right here, right now. See, I can rate it positive or negative. And when I rate it, wait, what? What? That must have changed it. So I get. See, but like, why would you rate on this? Like, what is the purpose of this rating? Ah! I don't understand that. Like, that is just. I don't. I will rant every now and then, but that is just something I do not understand. And by the way, that's not exclusive to this game. Like, in Dark Souls 3, I'll come across, I'll show you the modifier in a minute. In Dark Souls 3, I'll come across a message that says something like, try butthole. Like, it's like, you know, South Park, the fractured butthole. It's like that, spelled that way, because you can't say butthole in the game. And it has like 1,100 likes. And I don't understand how that's a thing. Anyway, you can do that if you want to. That's a mini rant that I have. I promise. Those won't happen often. I'll try to be as educational as I possibly can. Try to keep it family friendly. Not really. Except I probably should. I'd be a bad role model. Anyway, and here we are back at Firelink. Hooray! The elevator is now permanently down, so now you can use it whenever you want. There's Bob again. Hello, Billy Bob. I would kill him, but he's actually pretty tough. I'm going to go and level up a little bit more before we head forward. I'm going to up Dex, Endurance. Oh, that's all I can upgrade. Well. Okay, now before I end this video, because I am going to end this video here, there is a little something I want to show you guys. And that is the Uchigatana and scaling. Scaling in this game is a really big deal, because scaling is essentially like when you have a certain stat upgraded more, you get damage bonuses. So right here, toggle display. See down there that param bonus? Yeah, I can't select it. Here, actually, I can do this. Well, I still can't. Holy shit, that's really disorienting. Okay. We'll see that param bonus. As you can see, there are 3 of those things. There is strength, which is the muscle, dexterity, which is the hand, intelligence, which is the flame, and faith, which is the explosion-looking thing. Essentially, it goes, I believe, from E all the way to S, I believe. Because this is a JRPG. And see right there it says, okay, so up there it says attack physical, 90. And then it says plus 22. That is how much damage I have gained as a result of my dex parameter bonus. Essentially what it does is whatever a B amounts to, it takes your dexterity, multiplies it by that number, and then adds it to your total damage. As the game goes on, you will see that number plus go up. Now, this changes with every weapon. So for instance, this Zweihander here has C and D bonuses. So that means that, provided I had the required parameters, I would be able to get bonuses on this. Now, this is where the required parameters comes in. I'm sorry, this is probably really boring by now. The required parameters is how much is needed for you to hold this. For me to even hold this, I would need 24 strength, which is quite a bit, and then you need 10 dex. Now, provided I had both those requirements, I would get slight bonuses because it's only C and D scaling. I would get slight bonuses based on my dex and strength stats. This happens with everything in the game. Some don't have any, like this. Like this has E strength scaling and B dex scaling, but there's one in particular. Here it is. It has B faith scaling. You'll get extra damage. Not physical, but on the actual magic adjust, which is nice. Anyway, there's some that don't have any scaling whatsoever. Like this one, you might as well not even wield it. It has E. That's not even wanted. Like this is like the reject of the sword family. This has C and C. That's not bad, but it could be better. CC could be better. EB, that's pretty nice. It's just all this stuff. So you kind of have to, fortify your playstyle. Find what fits you. Finally, the last thing I was going to get into for this video is the auxiliary effects down there. You can see it right there. The aux effects is essentially what happens when you hit someone with this weapon. So with this, when you hit them, nothing happens. It says that the bleed, which is a little blood splash, the blood blotch, says 0. That means that nothing is done. With poison, it's also 0. So that means that when you hit someone, they recover. They're like, okay, whatever. With this, if you continue to hit them, it will affect bleeding on them, and eventually, I believe once it hits 1,000, they get a massive chunk of their health taken off. Be very careful late in the game, and I'll show you where, because there are areas late in the game where bleed damage will be the end of you, because you may be like, okay, I have enough health to survive a couple more hits, but the bleed damage will build up and it will kill you. It is a dangerous, dangerous game. I don't have anything that deals poison damage yet, but that is lasting damage over time. Bleed damage is one long, it's a big chunk of your health. Poison is just a quick deal, like a quick, poison, oh god, I'm mixing myself up. Blood is quick, and it's like DPS, and then poison is just, it's a long, pronounced damage. Anyway, now I'm done stumbling over myself. This is the end of this video. I'll get to the next one. Once again, I'm sorry for anyone who's leaving comments in this video. I'm really sorry. I will answer comments at the start of the next part, the start of the part after this part. But I don't know. I might not. Who knows? Yeah, I'll tell you guys. I promise. Anyway, totes. See you later. I don't even know why I said totes. That's stupid. I'm saying a bunch of random words now. This is a terrible. Just